I almost kind of forgot they produced this car. I did. I completely forgot this thing was produced. Thank God it was, though. This is cool. I wish they made the car that he flipped in, though. Is that too aggressive? Anyways, this is Ryan Preece's 2023 Haas tooling car primary paint scheme. Oh, the Raptors lost, dang it, okay. From the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season. Before we even get started on this, I want to point out this is a 2023 car. I found it in the flea market at Daytona, or just the Diecast market. It's not, calling it a flea market's weird, man. Hey, it's such a terrible name for that. Especially when it's like that big an amount of vendors and it's actually kind of somewhat clean. It's clean for a NASCAR event, I should say. Anyways, this box feels so sandblasted. Like, when I first picked it up, I thought, honestly, this thing was covered in dust. But I think it's just, like, sand-stained almost. Like, look right here. I don't know if you can see that, but I think it's honestly just been, like, sitting out in the sun collecting dust for probably 2 years now. 3 years, realistically. No, 2 years. 23 or 25. Yeah, I'd say 2 years. Maybe 2.5, 3 at most. It's pushing it 3. 2.5, let's say. Anyways, no one picked this up somehow. I don't know how, but anyways, yeah, it's just the poor thing, man. The car is fine, bro, perfectly in condition. It's just weird. Anyways, that's that done. I am blown away I even found this car. Ryan Preece diecast. Honestly, they're kind of hard to find. He doesn't get many produced. I can actually probably tell you on my hand how many he's gotten produced. He's gotten his 2019 rookie year car. That was hard to find. He got a 2021 truck, maybe a 2022 truck. It was a Hunt Brothers truck. He got this 2023 car, and then he got the Fun Pops Kroger car and the Trimble car. I think there might be another 2024 I'm actually missing. I just can't think of it. I'm trying to think what sponsor it is. It might be like a Build Some Marines car or something. But I think that's all the Ryan Preece diecasts have been produced in 164. Maybe there's actually like authentic or something I'm missing there. But Gold Series, I should say. I think that's all. Which is crazy. This guy is actually quite popular and quite a good driver, and he doesn't have that many diecasts produced. His first one's also not going to really be produced. It's going to be messed up because he was sponsored by Coca-Cola on a Kroger car. So it's going to have like no sponsorship on it, like empty and messed up. So thank you, Coca-Cola. But at least we have this one. I'm ecstatic I found this one. Because I said in the Preece Trimble review that this was my first Trimble, or my first Preece car. Kind of true, because I also bought this in the same haul as the other two, but I don't know when this is coming out. This might come out later, after, I don't know. Point is, we have this car now, and that's all that matters. It did run us for 2 years. Yes. I think you're on the 41 for 2 years. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the 41 just doesn't get that many diecasts produced in general now. It really fell off after Kurt Busch got out of the car. Anyways, it's just a rare find, honestly. I kind of want to talk about this for a while, but I think I want to get the sponsors done and be able to backtrack to this, because even finding like the Suarez is hard. So on the front hood, you have Haas, Ford, Mustang, the old Ford Mustang front as well, 41, Sunoco, Stewart Haas Racing, Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series 75-year anniversary, 41, HaasTooling.com, Haas, Sony? What? Must be a different one, right? Morton Buildings. I can't read that sponsor. It's just bolded up too much. Autodesk, HaasTooling.com, United Rentals, Gear Wrench, RaceChoices.com, or RaceChoice.com, Preece. His name looks so empty. Ford, Mobile One, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and another contingency sponsor on the B pillar. On the rear end, you have HaasTooling.com, Mobile One, the Ford license plate, the 41, deck that has United Rentals, and the top has the 41 United Rentals and Ryan Preece. The United Rentals car, that was the 2024 car I think that got produced for Preece. Or 2023, it was 2023 actually, I lied. So he had 6. I lied, you can count them on 2 hands though, for sure. 100%. Yeah, thank God I found this car. It's a nice looking car as well. Like, this is honestly probably one of my more favorite Haas cars from when Kurt left. I think the Suarez 2019 car was also pretty good, but that was impossible to find, man. That thing was that quick off the shelves. They also released like an authentic throwback when he did like throwback weekend with the Stewart. I think they released that car, but that thing also just, you never saw it on the shelf. Cole Custer had a couple cars. The Cole Custer cars were probably the most easy to find because it's Cole Custer, but yeah, Preece got these things off the shelf quick, and Cole Custer, when he's returned, hasn't had a diecast produced, which kind of sucks. But yeah, they're so hard to find. I don't know why. It is a nice card, though. This was kind of the first year that we kind of got this white going here, and it works with it. The black is nice. It's nice adding the white from the F1 cars, it feels like, honestly. I feel like there was always kind of a weird mix of the Haas cars and NASCAR were the Haas, yeah, it's called the Haas cars. Haas sponsored cars in NASCAR were red, and the F1 Haas sponsored cars were always in white. There was never really a transition. And even in the Haas cars, I don't think I've ever had red, other than when they were sponsored by Russia, and 2022 when they were also sponsored by Russia, but then Russia got canceled. So they were just red. But you don't see much red. Little highlights and trims always. That's really what it is, even with the Russia car. But you never see like a primary red car, I don't think. But with the NASCAR side, you know, we have the all red one we used to get, kind of with a bit of black on the rear end with the 2018 Kurt Busch. What else we get? 2015 car I think was a little interesting as well. We have this one that has a little bit of white, a little bit of black, a little bit of red. The 2024 car, which was, I guess, oh, that's my first Preece car. I lied again. It's right here beside me to my left. Dang it. That wasn't produced in Gold Series. That was an exclusive, so I don't count that as a Gold Series release. Anyways, that was gray. The 2021 car was gray. 2022... I don't know. The 2022 car, actually, the throwback reminds me of this a lot. I might get that, actually, to review. It's just to compare, but... yeah. It's interesting, that little stuff with the Haas car. I don't really know what goes on there, but... let me get the 2022 throwback to compare this to, because that's what it reminds me of. I'm trying to think of what it was, but that's what it is. So let me find that. Now, there's a lot of things that are different with this car, but if you look at the things that look the same, they honestly look very similar. Like this rear end specifically kind of area, obviously it doesn't. Realistically, it doesn't look the same, but it has the same concept, I think, honestly. You have the stripe here at the top, right there. The black's going to the rear, and then just the white's been added, but the white was kind of there in the 2022 car to start. These are only a year apart. This is a throwback to, God, I can't remember what it is. I should know what this is. I want to say it's like it's an old Haas car from like 2002, but I don't think it is. It's not Tony Stewart car, I don't think either. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, they're not completely crazy different wise. Obviously this thing's on the awful PTC mold. God forbid we had that thing for a year. Can't even see the Ford Mustang front end, but yeah, the front end's obviously different. The red's also a lot different because the PTC mold just screwed everything up. But you know what? It's not a crazy thing to say that those two cars are quite similar. Obviously, I prefer this car 100%. I would take this car every single day and twice on Sundays when Ryan Preece wins, which only happened once so far, but we'll see. I don't really remember him ever being like too competitive though with the Haas team. But that's when SHR was just kind of like ass. Like, they were just bad. The fact Chase Briscoe won instead of the 500 with them is a miracle. They were also just, it was inconsistent. Everything was a mess the second Ryan Preece joined that team, which sucks. Because he just had his career reborn, but now he's good. He's chilling now, right? As long as RFK gets another charter. Anyways, that's about all I've got for this review, though. Pickus, if you can find this thing, man, I don't know what this goes for, but I bet you this thing goes for a hefty dollar now. Especially if Ryan Preece starts winning a bit more. If RFK can deliver cars that can win, this car, I think, is just honestly that much worth it. This is realistically his first legitimate car he ever ran. That was kind of competitive. Those JTG cars were terrible. I'm sorry, they were. And before that, his best car was maybe 2018 when he was with Joe Gibbs Racing in the 18 car, but I don't even think that was full-time. So, I'd argue this is Ryan Preece's first full competitive season that he had. It just sucks that our SHR wasn't competitive. But anyways, that's all I got. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm just gonna end it like that. I don't care anymore. That's the outro.